Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're all having a great one. Good Friday here for me. I have the day off, so enjoying some of the cold weather at home, hanging out with Jax, my dog, and getting ready for the weekend. So, got some family plans coming up. I hope you all are doing great on this Friday. You have to let me know. I was having a little issues last night when I was jumping on another person's stream. Well, with my mic volume that was kind of low. So you have to let me know. How do I sound? Is it too loud? Too soft? Let me know. And I can try to mess with it a little bit here and get it figured out. But like I said, hope you all are having a great Friday. Hope you have a great weekend up in front of you. And oh, thanks, Movie Hunter. Already saw you. I'll get to the chat here, but I see the sound's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love having a little feedback on that. So very much appreciate it. All right, let's see what's going on, because I saw a couple of people jumping in the chat already. We have Big Al Presents. Hey, Big Al. Saying hello, my friend. Have a great show. Hope you can make Krampus tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm sure going to try to, or at least for part of it. It'll kind of... I'll try to. Yep. I think it'd be a fun one. I haven't watched it since last year, and it's always fun to hang out with you all. So we're going to try to make that work. We got another great channel member, Troy Pacelli. Last call with Troy Pacelli. I wanted to say late night with, but last call. Incoming liquid lunch raid. Thank you so much, sir. Always appreciate it. If you're lucky enough to be hanging out with Troy, you're lucky enough a lot of times to be able to be hanging out with Netter as well. Netter's Network in here, another great channel member, saying last call raid. Thank you so much. And saying hi, sweetie. Well, hello back to you, sweetie, as well. Saying hi to Al. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Get all the highs back and forth. Movie Hunter there saying afternoon, and then was letting me know I was sounding good. I appreciate that so much. Where did I just go? Chat, it's jumping around again. Oh, Anthony, what's going on, man? Said, how are you doing? By the way, I'm up to 2018 in my memoirs, and I'm on my way to graduation. Well, congratulations. That's very cool. On both. So, hello, Holland. Mr. Holland Oates in here saying, Corey, the cheermeister is here. Is that what I am? Bacon, what's going on? Parkinsep saying, what up, bro? Good to see ya. Oh, man, you guys are doing great here. Another Parkinsep, I was going to say, too, for Bacon, another great channel member. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, I'm having to take sips. Sorry. Try not to cough in the microphone, but a little dried out today. Feeling good, just a little dried out. So, saying hi's back and forth. Troy was saying, sounds good, 5x5. Thank you, sir. I found that some apps grab your mic and adjust the volume. EV Mux does that and won't let go of the mic until you close the tab. Oh, that must have been it. I was hanging out over Off the Cover, Paul's channel, and he was using EV Mux. So that might be it. But for some reason, I was coming in kind of quiet compared to everybody else that was on the panel. But yeah, it was weird. So that probably explains it right there. It sounds like you've ran into that before. Movies with Ryan. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? And he's wishing a Merry New Thanksgiving, everyone. You're just making up stuff now. You're just making up stuff. I like it, though. That's just, you're wrapping it all into one. Have a lot of fun all at one time. Hey, Connie Cleary in here saying hello, Corey. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. Another great channel member. Thank you. Thank you. Got some highs back and forth. If I miss anybody's, I apologize. Yep, got some more Liquid Lunch Raiders in here. Howdy, Corey. Hello. Thanks for jumping in. We got Holland saying hi to Connie. We got Nikki in here. Jane Doe Latte. Hey, how you doing? Saying hello, Corey and Chad. Hello, another great channel member. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Oh, we got good afternoon, everyone. Another great channel member in here. Cinderella. Cinderella. I probably say it wrong, but I apologize. You know I'm trying. I mispronounce my own name sometimes. We got hide mom. Yep. Got mom there. Troy, you guys are making me work at this now. Happy Chris Kwanzaa. I probably messed that up too, but yeah, we're just getting a bunch of interesting ones in the chat. Listening in while I watch. Sorry, listening in while I catch up with work, brother. Soothing voice for a chaotic work day. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Like I said, I'm gonna have to be sipping a bench here because I just, like I said, sometimes. No, I figured that out. You made me work at it. I do it all the time. Half the time I'm doing voice to text or the swipe text, and it seems like it always gets it wrong. And I need to be a little bit better at proofreading those things before I send them out. Sorry, taking another sip, but no, yeah, everything's going pretty well. We have a few rounds of snow already in our neighborhood and our neck of the woods, however you want to say it. But it's been chilly, been cold, could be worse, but have had to get the snowblower going a few times. So we live out in the country, so there's always a lot of good drifts that happen with the blowing. I don't know if everybody else has been getting winter weather where you're at. I know Bacon, I know we get a little different, but maybe it's chilly compared to what you usually have. Got another liquid lunch raider. Thank you so much for jumping in here and joining in. I appreciate it. Always love seeing everybody hop on over from Troy's channel. So that's always greatly appreciated. Very, very kind of you. But yeah, I was trying to figure out a movie to watch for this weekend. I didn't bring anything new in, so I don't have anything really new buying wise to show. I'm actually going to be cutting back a little bit. So I did a big reorganization yesterday, and it took me quite a while to get it done, but I knew it was going to happen someday. But the shelf behind me and that spinner rack, they hold quite a few things, I think, and they are pretty much full now. So I was going to try to keep everything in this room. So I don't know if I'm going to have to get any more storage things, or there might be a little bit of a thinning of the herd a little bit. Might have to go through some movies and see if there's some I have duplicates of, like if I upgraded, start thinning some of those out, and then maybe some movies if I don't think I'd return to them to watch again or something. So we'll have to figure that out. But yep. Oh, the problems of a collector, running out of shelf space. Where did I leave off? Some highs back and forth. It's freezing here in NYC. Oh, yeah, it's pretty cold here too. I think it's supposed to be getting colder. I was going to try to bring up the temperature. What am I at right now? So right now it's not too bad. Right now it's 27 degrees. But tomorrow, the high, Sunday, that'll be a good one. And then if the wind picks up, it will feel even colder if we get wind chill. But yeah, for Sunday, we're supposed to have a high of 5 degrees and a low of -9. So, and it can get colder than that, but that's one of the colder ones so far this year. And if the wind picks up, it can feel a lot colder, but well, hopefully you stay warm in NYC. Oh, stop it. Bacon's in here saying, LOL, it was almost 90 yesterday. I want some cold. Honestly, I deal better with chilly weather than hot. Your 90 might not seem too bad. I don't know. We'll have to compare it sometime. We always get a lot of humidity that kind of makes it feel even warmer than what the number actually is. But 90 degrees, wow. My wife and daughter would take that in a heartbeat. they'd switch you. They'd be like, come over here and enjoy the snow and the cold weather. And they'll come over and get your 90-degree weather. They would do that in a minute. Ryan was saying actual snow blower or just using the leaf blower? Actual snow blower. And it was needed. Yep, it was needed. I got a pretty decent size one, I think, anyway, snow blower that it's like a 2-stage or whatever they call it. I'll show my ignorance there with it. But anyway, out in the country, like I said, we get a lot of wind and a lot of drifting, and our driveway is a decent length with some of the drifts. It gets to be a bit if it's just a shovel. So yeah, the first round we got was about 10 inches of snow. So that one definitely was needed. And then, it was just last night we got some, but not too bad. It was just, we just did it with shovels, but what was it? A few nights ago, we got about another 5 inches, I think. So we will see how much more we're supposed to be getting. But yeah, when it's that much and the wind blows and it kind of drifts it up, snow blower is a very nice thing to have. Movie Hunter also agreeing that New York is 100% freezing. Got the highs back and forth. I love it. I love it. But yeah, so I think the purchases, like I said, that's going to be slowing up quite a bit, just because I want to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and kind of do a little bit of a clearing out, and then kind of see what space that frees up, and then kind of go from there. But yeah, we will see. Do a little thinning out, like I said. But yeah, and trying to get into some more movies to be watching. You have to let me know if any of you've seen anything recently that you really enjoyed. I really liked, what was I just watching the other, what day was that? I think it would have been Tuesday. I finished the new Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, his version of that on Netflix. And I really, really enjoyed it. It's a longer movie. I mean, it depends what you consider longer, but I think it's at least 2.5 hours. So I actually ended up splitting it up. I started it, I think, Monday night, not realizing how long it was. And I got about an hour and a half in, and then, yeah, finished the last hour of it the next day. But I really enjoyed that one. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but there's some little gory scenes in there that might not be for everybody, but it was a really good story. I thought they did a good job. It was beautiful too. Beautifully shot. Beautiful cinematography. I always say that wrong. Take a sip here. So yeah, we got, so I got that one watched, and there was actually, I was kind of surprised. I hadn't been on Netflix in a long time. My wife and daughter, they like watching Netflix quite a bit. So I know that's kind of one of their go-tos. I'm also thinning out the streaming services I have, because there were some, I enjoy them, but I wasn't really using them as much as I should be. And so, yeah, thinning those out. But yeah, I saw Frankenstein, and then what were the other two? People threw out a couple others. Train Dreams, yeah, was another one, and Jay Kelly, I want to say, is the third. So yeah, I have a couple newer ones that I marked on Netflix. So might be checking it out a little bit here too. Oh my goodness. We got Hortensia in here. Hello, DJ NC. A great channel member for 4 months. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, Corey. And not only, you're always going above and beyond. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Not only been a member for 4 months, but I also see Hortensia has dropped in there, gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. Very sweet. Thank you very, very much. I'll have to go out and check and see who all got... Oh, that reminds me. I have some free ones to give away too. I mean, no, that wasn't free for you. That was very, very generous of you. But yeah, I kind of forgot. Already almost halfway through the month, and I haven't done the... Maybe I'll do that right now too. But thank you so much, Hortensia. I hope you're doing great. Hope you have some fun plans for the weekend with your not so little guy anymore. I know you said you had been passed up on the height chart, but that's always tough when your kids start getting bigger like that. But thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. Big Al was saying, I really liked the new Frankenstein. I did too. I thought it was really good. Just know that I don't think it's anything crazy, but there's some blood or gore parts there where I know some people that would, well, there was even, oh gosh, what was it? There was a couple parts I even kind of cringed a little bit and was like, ooh, but it was very, very good. Very good movie. I can't get over that. Thank you so much, Hortensia, but that's awesome. I'm going to mark that, and you're putting in the custom emojis in there. And then we got happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas, Corey. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much again. That was very awesome. We got, I'm going to put a pin in that really quick because I want to see if I can see who got those gifted memberships. Here we go. We got Greg Brewer has got one of them. Jamie Hart has got one of them. Nerdy Tracy, the nerdy film girl, got one. Collector Movie Man got one. And Papa Goss got one. Awesome. It's cool when I know everybody's name that get them too. So that's awesome. I got to figure out how I figure you have to interact with my channel in some way at some point to get the free ones. I know you don't have to be in the chat right at that particular time, but that's awesome. Cool. Good deal. So where did I leave off? Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll just do we got to say hi to Ari's World in here saying, let's go. Happy Friday. Indeed. I hope you're feeling better. I dropped in on, I must have missed something before, but dropped in on one of your just recent live streams and saw and I'm not laughing but it was like, unfortunately I saw you have a little scooter that you were toting around on. So I hope you're feeling better. That always makes things, pretty crazy, when you have to, take a little more time to just do regular everyday things. But hopefully you're up and running before too long and, chasing bear around in the yard and stuff and all healed up and mended. So, I'll keep you in my prayers, man. Prayer for quick healing for you. But we got Gareth in here. Video Tasties says, good afternoon, sir. Have you seen Spirited? I have not. Is that a recommendation? Let me know if it's worth checking out. I have not seen that one. Yep, saying that's awesome to Hortensia, DJ NZ. Yep, absolutely. Saying happy to have been on one of your live streams and supporting me on my DJ journey. Awesome. I always love jumping in there, which you'll be going live tonight, I'm assuming, over on Twitch and YouTube. You've been doing both of them, but yeah, I think I maybe I should try to drop in both. But it seems like I originally came up. Maybe you were just doing it on Twitch at first. I want to say that, and so now it's just kind of like you're actually the only reason I get on Twitch. I really haven't. Well, no. All right, I'm not going to lie. There's two people I watch on Twitch. You, and I'm blanking on the guy's name right now, but he runs a fishing charter service off of the coast of Florida, and he'll live stream his whole day, like taking clients out or going fishing himself. I don't know why, but it seems relaxing to me. But they'll be out on the boat, deep sea fishing off the coast of Florida. So anyway, you are one of two people I go out to Twitch to check out. So awesome. See if I can get caught up. Ooh, hold on. We got Tiana in here saying hi, everyone. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Saying happy Friday. Yep, absolutely. Okay, hold on a second. I saw something pop up here. I'm behind a little bit. Tiana loves movies. Thank you so much. We got $99 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. And saying it's Friday. Yes, yes, indeed. Have a good weekend, Corey and everyone. I hope you have a great one too. And thank you so much. That was super sweet of you. Another great channel member on the channel. So very generous. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Awesome, awesome. All right. Where did I leave off? I love it when you guys, it's almost hard to keep up sometimes because you guys are so awesome about chatting with me, chatting with everybody back and forth in the chat. Hortensia says, yes, we are getting a wellness check to confirm the results. He's okay, by the way. He just needs a wellness check. He's growing so fast. Yeah. Yep, for sure. That's how it goes. And then I'm like me, I'm basically a empty nester now. So Movie Hunter says all these green names look very festive. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And thanks to Hortensia, we had 5 more that will show up as that green, which I'll go give mine. I'll do 5 of them here. Let me see here. Oh, we got to read this first. This is okay. Ari's World was saying, yep, I broke my leg. Oh, last week playing volleyball on my birthday. Oh no. Oh no. Not that it's ever a good time to do that, but oh my goodness. Well, quick recovery, man. I hope you're up and running and like normal before you know it. But oh my goodness. Yeah, it's things like that. But yeah, sometimes it's like things that you just, like playing volleyball, like something just completely innocent, and then just something weird happens, and saying it's all good, buddy. We got a laugh about it. My scooter is pretty sweet. Hey, at least I got something like that to help you get around a little bit. But my ankle. Oh, did you break your ankle? Oof. Well, either way, both would be, whether it's your ankle, your leg, or both. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, absolutely. Cinderella is saying, yikes, get better soon. Yep, Ari's World. Yeah, I know. I was trying to block a spike in volleyball and landed on my ankle wrong. Boot for 5 weeks, no pain. I feel good. Oh, well, good. That sounds like, still not ideal, but yeah, thankfully not anything worse than that. So hopefully the 5 weeks goes by fast for you, like I said, and you'll be up and running again. Yep, Hortensio saying yes, live tonight. I'm always horrible about, can you remind me the time again, Hortensio? I reckon to look it up. I always blank on it. It's like 6 or 7 my time, I want to say. Sorry. I'm horrible. I know I have the notifications that pop up and remind me that you're going live, but we got some happy Fridays. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I missed these guys. I didn't mean to not. Oh, you guys are being so awesome. Cinderella was saying, how does it feel having an empty nest? I have little ones. It's weird. It's weird. Our kids were pretty involved with sports and band and speech and all kinds of things. And it's just kind of weird to not be running around to any events or anything. Yeah, it's weird. I think we're still in the figuring it out period, but now we get to see them go off and have some other fun adventures. But we got Ari's World. Thank you so much. Saying he's in here saying happy holidays. A member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And oh my goodness, also gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much. You did not have to. Thank you. Thank you. Man, you guys are just being awesome. Always are awesome. But man, let me see who got that one. What does it say? Reality Perso. That's a new name to me, but thank you for giving the membership out there. Maybe we'll see the name popping up again here. And how about this? I'm going to do, since I already got a pin in there, I will do 5 of mine now. Maybe, if I can remember how to do it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do 5 of them right now. I think I have 10 total. Maybe we'll do them all today, but I'll do 5 right now, really quick, and we'll see who gets them. We'll see who gets them. All right, they're rolling out. I see them popping up here. Got Jaden Maynard getting one of them. We got the original Fuzz. We got Mark in here getting one. Vince, the movie man. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Where's the 5th? Tired Midnight Blogger got one too. All right, cool. All right, well, there's 5 of them. We'll do another 5 here in a second, but. Oh, there you go. I was 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, so 7 my time. So thank you. I'm so forgetful. I know I knew the ballpark. I said 6 or 7 my time, but it seems like I always just have my phone around me, and I'll get the little pop up when you go live. And if I'm available, I like to jump out there. It's cool you have so much fun doing that. I love watching. It's cool to see somebody enjoy what they're passionate about and get to share it with everybody. So it's always cool. Ari's World was saying, yeah, it's already getting better fast. It'll be back on the court in no time. There you go. Back at it. Hey, Chilo, what's going on? Another great channel member saying hello, Corey and Wilkie's Movies and Music. Hope you had a great week. I had a great one. Yeah. Had a couple days off. It was busy trying to get everything done between the days off, but I'm not going to complain about it because like today, I have today off. So yeah, just going to run this as long as we want to. And well, within reason, there's some things I do have to get done today, but yeah, just been chipping away, getting some stuff done, cleaning up. We got some family coming into town for some of the Christmas festivities and, or an early start on some of them, but yeah, getting some of that done. Got the new TV hung up, mounted on the wall. So pretty excited about that. That was that was Black Friday, kind of early Christmas present to upgrade the TV in the living room. So that's what I tested out watching Frankenstein on. So I really enjoyed that one. Where did I leave off? Hortensia saying happy Friday to Chilo. We got Greg Brewer in here. I saw you got another great channel member here saying hi all. Thank you very much for jumping in. Let me see. Oh, we got Bacon in here. Corey is the man. Thank you. No, you're the man. Member for 4 months. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think you're pretty much the whole time. I'm trying to think. Probably has been about 4 months since started that up. So thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of you. Even if you can't do it, just you coming into the chat and talking and hanging out that's all I really need. So I appreciate it. And anything else, it's just icing on the cake. So I appreciate it. We got Greg Brewer saying, wow, very generous, everyone. I agree. Thank you again, everybody. Yeah, very, 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 very nice. So you're too kind. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's being awesome. Tired Midnight Bloggers in here saying, nice. Thanks for the memberships. There you go. Other people were throwing them out there. Here, I'll get my other one going here pretty soon. I'll do the other 5 here, get them used up so I don't forget to do that this month. Like I said, it's already the 12th. I can't believe that. Ari's World said all day live stream. Let's go. Not today. I don't think that it's going to be happening, but you'd probably get a little bored with me by the time the day got completely over. There you go. That's what, yeah, Chilo was saying, to Ari's world, that's the attitude. Always keep it positive. Absolutely. You know, doing the prayers for the ankle. Ooh, gosh, that sounds painful. Greg Brewer is asking, what are your thoughts on Gremlins 3 coming in 2027, Corey? I hope it's good and not overdone by CGI. I would say that would be what I hope for as well. I hope, I don't know, it's always kind of funny when there's these sequels coming out in the series, you know, so much after the original, but I think ever since Top Gun Maverick did that, it seems like more and more movies are like, hey, maybe we should give it a shot. So I like to try to stay cautiously optimistic on those. So I hope for it to be good. And I agree with you, not overdone by CGI. It'd be kind of cool if they went back to some of the practical effects and make it more like the first two. So yeah, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Oh, we got Connie Cleary in here saying, member for 4 months. Happy Friday, everyone. And now I know it's been 4 months because Connie Cleary was the very first person to ever sign up for my channel membership. That's so awesome of you. So if hers says member for 4 months, it's been 4 months since that rolled out. So very cool. Thank you, Connie. Greg was saying happy Friday. We got D in here. Hello, D. Our Jurassic Chaos saying, hey, Corey, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too. I'll have to get out there and check out what else you've been doing for your blogging and streaming and videos and everything for the month. Y'all have been cranking them out. It's awesome. I almost thought about trying that, but I was like, I knew I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. So I'm just having fun watching you all put out all the fun content. That much. Keep it up too. You're like almost halfway through the month. So Connie saying, yep. Yeah, I think for the 4 months. Yeah, absolutely. She was saying, I think excessive CGI sometimes takes away from the movie. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't age really well either. Like you'll go back and it doesn't look really good, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll see what they come back out with. Yeah, Ari's World was saying, hey, there D for D and Chilo over at our Jurassic Chaos saying, loving the vlogs. You guys are so fun. Chilo using the Snoopy to cover the microphone. No, I've just been having fun watching all those. Holland was saying, yeah, Corey, what are some potential movie watches this weekend? Well, I had a member poll going on where I was just going to randomly pick 3 movies out of the collection and have them vote to watch. Right now it's in a tie, I think. The last time I checked it, there was 3 movies that they're choosing from. One was Prisoners. One is the Poughkeepsie tapes, and one is Philomena, I believe is the name of it. So the last I checked, the Poughkeepsie tapes and Prisoners were tied. So one of those 3 movies I'll be watching for sure, and put out like a quick little follow up on it. The other ones, I was saying on Netflix, there was, why am I blanking on it now? Jay Kelly is one of them. And the other was Train Dreams. And so I was thinking about trying to watch one of those, and then we'll have to see if I have time. We're running around doing a few family gatherings for early Christmas. So we'll have to see if I get into anything else, but definitely want to keep on chipping away at some of the unwatched ones sitting behind me on the shelves and stuff. So right now I think the contenders would be whoever ends up winning out of the Prisoners, Poughkeepsie tapes, and is it Poughkeepsie tapes or Files? I always say it wrong. One of those two, and Philomena, and then maybe picking between Train Dreams and Jay Kelly. And then after that, we'll just have to see if I have enough time. We got another anniversary here. Got Chilo for 4 months as well, saying Corey is awesome. Merry Christmas. Thank you. You're awesome too, man. Where did I just leave off? Because I wanted to see that anniversary. Dee was saying to Ari's World, thank you. We are having fun with it. Chilo is loving all the food at Knott's. Yeah, that Knott's Berry Farm, I've seen you. There's been some pretty interesting ones too. I think I put that on one of those. They get pretty creative with making some of those holiday meals or food items. But where did I leave off? If I miss anybody's, I'm sorry. My chat keeps on jumping around on me. You think I would have it all down by now, but apparently not. Dee was saying, Chris, me too. Tots are my fave. Literally going tonight to get some because I craved them after editing the vlog. Yeah, it's probably hard when you really like something and then you are editing a video for a while of eating that thing you really want to have. I could see that. Make you want to go back, but well, cool. I'll have to check in and see if we have any updates on any other food items that you're trying out from there. Yeah, now I want some. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad to me either. I'd take it too. I would take it too. We're getting all the memberships popping up in here. I love seeing it. There's Nikki's member for 4 months as well. Thank you so much. All of you. It's very, very much appreciated. I'm going to go down to the freezer and throw some of the tots in the air fryer here in a minute. Actually, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. We might have some in our freezer too. I might have to do that as well. That or sometimes we have those. They're like seasoned curly fries, kind of like those a little bit too. So I might have to do that now too after this. Now we're all going to be hungry and wanting to get some more. I didn't really have that big of a lunch, so maybe I will end up doing that. I'm trying to remember anything else I've watched since the last live stream. I got to bring up my little account here. I'll try to do that and jog my memory. I know it hasn't been a lot. We've just been pretty busy, and I just haven't been watching as quickly as I thought I would be with the winter months and everything. So I will have to... Where's my little list here? That would have been, let's see here. Yeah, if I've already said these before, I apologize. But I did end up seeing Caught Stealing, Austin Butler, I think Zoe Kravitz, I think she's in there too. That was good. That was a good one. Had fun with it. I think that was another one that was on Netflix. So I've actually been watching a few off of Netflix. So that one was fun. I rewatched a good chunk of Dune Part 2 later that night because why not? And it was on. So ended up watching quite a bit of that. Like I said, I watched Frankenstein. Really like that. As long as you're okay with a little gore, a little body... there's some injuries, I'll just say that, that can make you cringe a little bit, but it definitely doesn't like focus solely on that. It's more of the people, the relationships, and it was really good. And it's a beautiful movie too. Like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but that one, that Guillermo del Toro, he makes some pretty movies. Oh, and then I watched Kindergarten Cop. I don't know why. I felt like watching it. It was a pretty recent upgrade. There was a sale on the 4K of that Kino Lorber put out, and so I ended up grabbing that, and I hadn't watched it in a long time, so watched Kindergarten Cop, a little comedy, a little action with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So that was a fun one to rewatch. Always was saying, always got to keep tots or fries on hand. Yeah, that's kind of a go-to to throw in the air fryer to use for a side or something for a meal. He was saying, add some bacon to them. Yum. Actually, doesn't sound like too bad of a deal. Do some cheese and bacon. How about that? Ooh, Arby's curly fries. I know. We were just talking about not being to Arby's in forever. There was maybe it was at work, but I said I hadn't been to one forever, but the thing I would always like getting there is their curly fries. And you can kind of buy them in the store now too. I don't know if how close they are to, but I think you can get them in the frozen. They're like Arby branded curly fries. So Greg was saying the chat is burning today. Give Corey all the love and support. He deserves it. He's awesome. Greg, thank you so much. Everybody's being super kind. I mean, I say that it makes it sound like I'm not saying that you guys aren't, but yes, I agree. The chat is just flying. It's awesome, keeping me busy, chatting through here, and everybody's been super kind and generous, and just, yeah, thanks for spending some time with me on this Friday afternoon. Well, Friday afternoon for me anyway. Barry gave me a funny look. Yep. Adrian James, what's going on? Saying, hey, everyone, happy Friday. Good to see you, Adrian. Hope you're doing well. Hortensio saying, that sounds delish. Love all things potatoes. I know. Gotta love those. Gotta love the carbs. That's kind of one of my weaknesses, I think. Gotta love the carbs. Hope that wasn't too loud. I didn't mute that, but sorry. Yeah, right. Napoleon, give me some of your tots. Yep. Oh gosh, I hadn't seen that Napoleon Dynamite in a long time. Yep. That was always kind of funny, the tot scene. But Holland was saying caught stealing was solid. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. Yeah. It was a little, I was just going to say it was a little different than what I was expecting, but I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, it was good. I had a fun time watching it. Adrian was saying, yeah, I've had a plate of chips or fries, as you call them. Yep. Yeah, I know. Us changing the names of everything, but no, very good. Now I feel like I might have to get some after this. So that's awesome. I hope you enjoyed them. So Adrian, I got to ask you, if you're still in here, for your chips, how do you eat them? Do you use any, like here, I know a lot of times people do ketchup. I know some people, and I'll do it once in a while, where you do a little salt and vinegar with it. One place I was just talking about not too long ago, Five Guys, I like that they do like a Cajun seasoned fries. So you have to let me know with your chips how you usually eat them. If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to. Another great channel member, Nanette. How we doing? Saying hello, everyone. Good to see you, Nanette. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not a tumor. I can't do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, but yeah, that's when that part came out, I just laughed because that was. I remember when the movie came out, that was said so much after. It's not a tumor. Yeah, exactly. Kindergarten Cop. Shut up. Yep, he does that little breakdown at the beginning, and until he figures out to use his police whistle. But yeah, he does his yell, and then all the kids start like whimpering and crying. And he's like, no, 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 no. What's going on there, Bacon? Saying to D, what's up, my favorite frenemy? Oh, you guys. Always, always teasing each other. Greg Brewer saying sweet potato fries are pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind them either. That's actually my wife. She loves sweet potato fries. That's usually what her choice would be if there is an option for that. If fries come with something. What's going on, Box Office Brawler? Another great channel member saying Wilkie. I don't know if you were still in there, but last night I was showing off some of your mugs. Now I don't have them. I moved them off my desk. I was showing off some of the mugs and some of the artwork on them. So it's very, very cool. I need to start using them on the live stream so I can show them off some more. But yep. And then, like I said, I still got to figure out a good spot for that print. It will be hung somewhere, but we're going to have to figure that out. So I'm excited to get that up there, but good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ari's World was saying, I forgot about that movie. I need to show the girls. They like some of those old school movies like Home Alone. Yeah, absolutely. That's fun to do that. Brawler said, how long are you growing your beard out? I don't know. I really haven't. I've just kind of let it go at this point. I think it's about time for a little, at the very least, a little bit of a trim up. So yeah, it might be looking a little crazy at this point, but I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I just stopped shaving a few months ago, and here we are. Actually, what has it been now? Was it September, October, November, December? Yeah, like about 3 months. Probably just over 3 months. Yeah. So it is probably about time for a little trim. You know, kind of make it so it's not quite so wild. But other than that, I don't know how long. But it'll probably go again. It always gets warm. And then I always have the potential of something popping up for work where it might call for me to shave it off if we have some. There's just times that will call for it. But for right now, this is where I'm at. Keeping my face a little warmer with all the cold weather and snow outside. Ari's World was saying they are really close to the original, the fries in the store. Oh, for the Arby's? I'll have to buy them then. I'll have to check it out. We had some that they tasted quite a bit like them, but they weren't I don't think they were the true Arby's branded ones. So that's good to know. I'll have to check that out. Cinderella was saying the Grinch salt is awesome, by the way. I've heard people getting it's been kind of a hit with the Grinch. I don't know what you call it. Are they still Happy Meals? But they're like adult meals or whatever. You get the Big Mac or the chicken nuggets, don't you? But the Grinch salt, I have not tried that. Maybe I'll have to stop by and just buy it just for that and give it a try. Danette was saying, not doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not doing well, but being here helps. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad it helps. Yeah, hang out and have some fun chatting for a while we're doing it here. Just get your mind off some things, but hope things get turning around for you. So for sure. So, but I'm glad we can help out. It's always nice to hang out with some friends for a while, chat. Yeah, exactly. Great. I'm the party pooper. Yep. I can't say it like Arnold, but yep. Yeah, absolutely. Saying, oh, I'll feel better, Nan. Absolutely. Got Scolder in here saying hello. Hello, sir. Good to see ya. Greg is asking, favorite holiday comedy, Corey? Whew. Favorite. I know I'll forget something, but just coming out of Thanksgiving time, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was always one that I almost watch every year. And so I know some movies that gets old if people watch it too much, but yeah, that was the first one that popped in my head. I got to think like of a Christmas one, but yeah, just got done watching that not too long ago. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles through the Thanksgiving season. So that's like one of my favorite comedy ones. for the holidays. We'll go with that. Where did I go? Oh, the chat. Nanette was saying, I do not think it's time for you to shave your beard right now. It's starting to get cold weather now. Yeah, absolutely. Just trying to keep the face sweater on, right? Keep my face warm. Hey, Davey, what's going on? Davey Death Ray in the house saying, hey, everyone, happy Friday. Corey, happy Friday in chat. Good to see you. Get some highs for Davey. Davey was saying, Corey, your beard puts mine to shame. Looks like you're about to check into a cabin and record a kick-ass acoustic record. There you go. Yeah, we were just talking about it. Brawler was just asking me how long I was going to grow it. I don't know. This probably gets to be about the longest I've usually done it. It got longer last year. But I was saying I need to trim up a little bit. It's getting a little crazy. Got to trim her up a little bit. So, well, thank you. But yeah, that was funny. Was it last week? One of the live streams. I wear a lot of flannel shirts this time of year. And somebody was asking, I don't know, I've had a couple mentions asking if I was a trucker or not. And I was like, I don't know if that was like the beard thing or not, but I'm getting more white each year, so maybe I can be Santa Claus before too long. Dave was asking, has anyone here seen the new Silent Night, Deadly Night? I have not yet. I caught it last night and had a freaking blast with it. So much damn fun. Well, sounds like I need to check it out now. Oh, cool. That's so good to hear. I love that it's, you can always wonder about new additions or iterations or remakes or reboots or whatever you want to call it. And I can't remember exactly how this new one falls, if it's like just a complete reboot or if it ties off of the old one, but old ones, I should say. But that's great to hear. So now I actually have a free movie ticket I have to use. So maybe I can get out and see that before I need to hurry though. It seems like unless it's a gigantic blockbuster, it seems like our theater pulls them out pretty darn quick. So I'll have to look that up and get seeing that one. A lot of love for Davey. That's saying hi's back and forth. Cinderella said, the face sweater made me giggle. I always joke that's what it is. Put the face sweater on for winter. It is funny that first time I shave it off, it feels a little chilly. Feel the breeze. Adrian was saying, hey, Davey, is that a sequel to Violent Night? No, I think that's why I didn't know if it was a reboot or if it ties off, but there's some older Silent Night, Deadly Night movies. There's at least two. That's where I'm going to show my lack of knowledge on it, if there's more than that, but Hortensio was saying Corey has another passion that he hasn't told us about. Which one was that? I'm probably far enough behind in what was my other? Sorry, sometimes I get jabbered and I can't even think of what I just got done saying. Eli, what's going on? Saying, what's up, Corey in chat? Got Joel Dark Room reviews. How we doing, sir? Good to see you. Eli was saying, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel. Thank you, sir. It's always appreciated. You guys are awesome. You're doing awesome today. Making me, like I said, you make me work to try to keep up with the chat, and I love it. I love it. USRG, what's going on? Another great channel member saying, I made it just in time for the end. We'll see. I might go a little bit longer because I'm off work today, so I don't have a drop down time that I absolutely have to, but I do have some things I got to get done this afternoon. But we'll hang out for a little bit longer. But I appreciate you jumping in here. Thank you. Davey was saying no spoilers, but I will say that it follows some of the lore from the original while it's doing its own thing and bringing something fresh to the table. Oh, that's cool. Well, now I know I got to track that down. Oh, thanks, Eli, dropping in Joel's Dark Room Reviews link there for his channel. And I'd say, no, Adrian, it's a remake of the 1984 film. Oh, I was saying there's four sequels. Okay. I knew I had, as soon as I said that, I was like, there's probably got to be more of them, but I think I've only seen the first two. So, but it sounds like I need to see the new one. That's a pretty big recommendation from a man that knows his horror movies and his movies in general. So thanks for the recommendation, Davey. Like I said, I have a movie ticket I need to use up. So sounds like I might have to try to get out there and watch that. Greg is asking most memorable Christmas gift. Whew. I'm going to say a memorable one would be there was one year my grandma, she would collect, well, she collected a lot of things, but one of the things she collected a lot of was she'd collect these bells from different states, different places she goes. And, like there'd be one from, she had a couple from London, actually, when her and my grandpa many years ago, then when they went back over there, he served in World War II. He flew out of a base in England. So they went back to, it was like a reunion. And anyway, like some of those are from different states. And so one year she went through, and it was pretty emotional too, because she was getting a little older, and she gave us all a bell, and a lot of them were ones that she knew we had liked when we were younger or kids, things like that. So she wrapped up and gifted us some of those bells. And it was just like the weirdest thing, because I think it might have been the next year that she passed away. So that's pretty memorable, because that's something that she always collected. She enjoyed collecting them, and she remembered ones we'd liked or mentioned or talked about at some point with her. She always had a great memory, and she gave them all to us. And I think it was only like a year. It might've been just that year, next year, that she passed away. So it was just, I don't know. It's weird how things like that work, but so I'll say that was very memorable. I got one of the ones from London. So I think one, I forget which one got, so like I got the one that was, she had two of them. My wife and I both got one. So there was one that was Big Ben, and one of the, I'll say it wrong, but it's like the old style police hat, helmet, whatever they wear over there. So anyway, yeah, those were the two that we got. Where did I miss here? Then it was saying Silent Night, Deadly Night has 5 movies. Yeah, I didn't know how many there were, but as soon as I said that, I was like, I know there's probably more than that. But like I said, I think that was just the 2. What did you, I was saying, what did you do to Gizmo, Holland? Did you do something like Gizmo? I haven't seen him. Greg says, I got the 75th anniversary Red Ryder BB gun when I was 7. Oh man, that's awesome. Hopefully you came out with it okay. I know there was a lot of warnings in the movie when the kid wanted it, that they didn't want to get it for him. So Holland says, I called the authorities of this channel on him. He's toast. Was he in here? Or are you just joking around that? I don't even think I saw his name pop up yet. Or maybe you're just making the comment that he hasn't turned up yet today and wondered if Holland did something to him. That's why we haven't seen him yet today. But yeah, so I think that was some of the movies I was going to be watching. I'm going to take another sip here really quick. He's in hiding. Might be sleeping. right now. He's far enough ahead in hibernation. It is that time of year. User says falsifying evidence is a crime. Just saying. Oh, I'm sure he was just joking around there. But yeah, I think that's all I've watched. So I got those 4 movies in, but I'll say 2 of them are longer. I rewatched, well, pretty much the whole of Dune Part 2. I'd already seen it before. And then Frankenstein, which I highly recommend that one, as long as you don't mind there's some gore that's within it, but really good story. Really good story. Well, I mean, most people know the Frankenstein story, but I like what Del Toro did with the movie. So I really enjoyed it. We'll have to see. Hopefully keep on having some good luck with some of these other ones that I was talking about checking out on Netflix. Like I said, I'm going to pull some off the shelf to watch too, but I was kind of surprised. I hadn't watched Netflix for a long time. And then all of a sudden I've watched, that Caught Stealing and Frankenstein. I think those were both off of Netflix. And then there was 2 more that were recommended to me, that Jay Kelly and, why do I keep on blanking on the name of the other one? Okay, now that's really bad. Jay Kelly and Train Dreams. Why do I keep on forgetting the name of that one? But yep, those will probably be right up there sometime to watch. I was trying to look to see when that Silent Night, Deadly Night's playing at my local theater here. Movie Hunter was saying, I saw Gizmo on another stream the other night. He put one of his funny messages in the chat with the quotes there. I don't think the panel knew him or understood his humor. I was laughing though. Yeah, some people don't. I was on somebody else's stream. This has been quite a while ago, a panel, and I saw him put a comment cheering for me. It was kind of like I can't remember if it was like a contest or something, and he was cheering for me, but he put, he spiced it up with some of his humor, we'll say. And I was laughing, and I was getting ready to get in the chat and respond to him. And then I couldn't find it, and ended up finding out that, they blocked him. I was like, I just don't think they knew that, he was just joking around. But so anytime anybody's like any of the, if anybody that's moderators on the channel, I always kind of tell them, I was like, if all else, if you're ever in doubt, lean on the side of he's joking, because he likes to joke, and sometimes he likes to toe the line, they say, a little bit, but he's just having fun. D was saying we haven't finished watching Frankenstein. Started, but it was late and we fell asleep. I was actually just saying the same thing, where I didn't fall asleep, but I broke it up over 2 nights. I didn't realize how long it was, and I started watching it one night, and I think I got like an hour and a half in. I wasn't bored, but I kind of noticed the time on the clock, and I was like, oh wow, how much is left of this? And I saw there was another hour left of it, so I did save it for the following evening to watch it. But yeah, it is longer, like 2.5 or something. Something like that. Eli was saying, poor Gizmo's so misunderstood. He likes to have fun. But I'll even tell him, though, I joke with him. I don't read he gets to the point, sometimes he gets having a little too much fun. And I tell him I got to start proofreading his comments before I put them up on the screen. He likes to have some fun. I'm still looking to see when that movie is playing. Oh, I didn't notice this, but my theater, they're re-airing all of the extended editions of Lord of the Rings over a couple weeks, and you can see all 3 of them for $29. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. That's a lot of movies to watch. I can't believe they did the ones. They've done that was it earlier this year? I think they showed all three of the extended versions of Lord of the Rings as a marathon. Like, it was one day. It just was going throughout the day. And I was like, man, that would be a long one. What am I looking up? Why can't I find this? What are the movies playing tomorrow? I don't even know if I'd be able to go tomorrow. One thing I do miss, the theater I like to go to now, I don't have very many options, but they stopped playing like really early movies. And I'm sure it's just weren't getting enough people in there and everything. But I used to be able to, I'd go catch a movie at like 8 or 10 in the morning on a Saturday, watch the movie, and, still have the rest of the day to get the stuff done. But they don't hardly ever have those early ones anymore, especially more like that Silent Night, Deadly Night. That there for sure wouldn't do. Oh, here we go. 7:10 p.m. and 9:40 p.m., which means I won't be able to see that tomorrow. I got to look. Darn it. I hope they keep that in there for a little while. Maybe later next week I'll have to try to grab that one, because I don't think they'll probably keep it in super long. Davey was saying, Corey, if you go and watch those extended Lord of the Rings films, then your beard will be as long as Gandalf's by the time you leave the theater. Probably. It'd be long enough. Might be as white as his by then as well. Yeah, that's a lot to watch. Yeah, I was saying those movies will probably last you the whole week in the theaters, no breaks. Yeah. And then 100% to Davey. Yep, the beard would be longer by then. We'll have to see. I'll have to see if we get a little trimming up of it on this weekend or something, but you never know. Never know. But yeah, so got that going on. What else do I got going on? Oh, I'll have to see if I can get over onto Big Al Presents channel. Tonight he was doing a watch along of Krampus. So I'll have to see if I can get over to that. We just have family coming into town. That some of it's dependent on whether it's going to be tonight or tomorrow. I think it's going to be tomorrow. So, and then what else do I got coming up? Monday, I'm going to be over on Mega Mike's movie channel. He's got a panel of us on there to talk about some of our like holiday gift ideas for the movie fans or collectors in our life. So got some of those we're going to be talking about. That should be fun. It'll be interesting to hear some of the things that people suggest on there. Some people get pretty creative. So I still got to finish up my list. I have a couple for sure, but I got to finish up my list. And then Tuesday, I have a couple that's going to be on my channel. We're going to have a movie club again. And the channel, they're called Mad Wolf. So combination of their last names. So looking forward to hanging out with them. We got a lot to talk about. They got a podcast, a YouTube channel. They do movie reviews. They do interviews with people in the industry, and they've made some movies of their own. So looking forward to getting to know them better. It's a newer channel that I ran across, and they seem like they have a lot of fun doing it, and they have great chemistry together. So yeah, it's fun checking that out, and it'll be fun to find more out about them. So you'll have to swing on by and check that out if you want to. And then I think Thursday night, I got to double check if it's, I know we were just talking about it a while back, but I think I'm going to be over on Netter's Network on Thursday for her Thursday Things live stream. I need to reach out to her and confirm that that's still happening. But I blocked that night off on my calendar anyway. I wrote down, don't schedule anything, Corey. But yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up. I think Well, gosh, probably about another week after, or the weekend after that. I think I'm going to have Sin's Corner, Anthony's Horror More, and Ashley, Zombie Girl. I think they're going to be back on. We're going to be talking about some movies. So that will be fun, kind of finishing up the planning for that. And yeah, then it's just a lot of busyness for this. December's always seems like November and December are always busy months with holidays and work and trying to get things finished up by the end of the year. So once we get through with that, hopefully get some more live streams going, get jumping on here a little bit more often. So I always have fun doing it and just mixing some things up. I had people joking around with me that they hadn't seen me play the pressure wash game lately. So might have to break that out again and do a little streaming of that. And I always have fun doing it. So, oh, thanks, Eli. I see you throwing the link for the live stream coming up with Mad Wolf and also for their channel too. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate it. But yeah, I have to get some more live streams over there. And I know I talked a long time ago about doing the Lego thing. I haven't even gotten to that yet. So still trying to figure out a good way to do a 2-camera setup for StreamYard. Unfortunately, just natively, I think I only can do one at a time with the price level that I'm at. And I really don't want to go up to a higher price level than this to be able to do 2. But I kind of wonder if I can log in with on one computer to do it like this and then set up a laptop or something to have it, like it would count as a guest, but be like a second camera. So still trying to figure the logistics of that out. Because I think if I wanted to do the Lego thing, I wanted to be able to talk with you and then have one kind of looking down at whatever I'm working on. But yeah, just random stuff. I know not everybody's going to be interested in all of those things, but just, never hurt my feelings. Just jump into the ones you are interested in. I, still try to hang out and talk with the chat and everything. So, but yeah, playing some games, maybe get some Legos going. Got to get some more people on here talking about movies, which we got a few scheduled up here. I'm going on to some other people's channels, like I said, but looking forward to, after the first of the year, maybe trying to ramp that up a little bit and get some more friends on here to talk to. Maybe Hunter was saying can't pressure wash here in the winter. Yeah, I can't for real life. I can't here, but yeah, that's we got to jump into the game and do it. Holland was saying maybe just a wider angle if you do one camera. That's an idea too. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, figure it out. Might have to take a couple shots at it and see what works out well. Cinderella saying, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Good. Thanks for jumping out and hanging out with us. Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up here pretty soon. I got some stuff to do this afternoon. Wow, I was blanking out there for a second. Nanette was saying, if you do that, you need to mute one of the live streams, Corey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kind of forget about that. Yeah, you get you get kind of like that echo effect or something weird with it. But yeah, great. Absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. Now you say that, but yeah, I haven't tried that out yet. So yeah, if you wouldn't have said that, I probably would have messed up at first and then figured out that I had to do that. Cause it's like, where's that echo coming from? Our Life in Horror. We got Sam here saying happy Friday. Gonna be hanging out. Oh, I was talking about things coming up. Tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's Saturday. We're going to be hanging out for a while over on Sam and Brendan's channel, Our Life in Horror. Completely forgot about that. No, I didn't forget about it, but just when I'm rattling things off, I have it written on my calendar. I will not forget about it. But when I was saying things are coming up, yeah, they're doing a 10-hour charity live stream tomorrow. And I think I'm going to be on there around 11 Central, noon Eastern time. We'll double check that, but I believe that is what I am. But I'm going to triple check that schedule that she has posted. But yeah, she's got some, Sam and Brendan have some great guests coming on throughout the day, different topics. I think that's a great way to do it. I've thought about trying to pull something off like this before with a 10-hour live stream if there was something really calling to me to donate towards. And I think that's a great way to do it. Scheduling out people throughout the day. I'm sure that will keep it just exciting for everybody. And then also for Sam and Brendan, that's a long day. So yeah, keep things mixed up and going with you, some different topics and different people to talk to, keep it nice and fresh. So looking forward to that. So we'll have that going on tomorrow as well. I forgot to mention that. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys. It's been a little while. Holland was saying, how many Christmas movies have you watched, if any? So far, I've seen Bad Santa and Grinch. I haven't watched. So I have some movies I've watched that I usually watch this time of year. Whether you want to call them Christmas movies or not, it's okay. It won't offend me one way or the other. But even if you don't call them a Christmas movie, there's movies, even they can be completely not related to Christmas at all. I just happen to, for whatever reason, watch them this time of year. Just like, I think we were talking about Gizmo earlier. I think every year around Christmas, I think he rewatches all the Lord of the Rings movies, he said. I thought that's what he said anyway. Hopefully I'm not lying. So two that I've watched recently that I usually watch around this time of year, not saying they're Christmas movies, but they take place at Christmas time. And I just end up watching them around this time of year, was the original Lethal Weapon and original Die Hard. So I've watched both of those. Like I said, not saying they're Christmas movies, not saying they're not. I'm just saying I watch them this time of year. And so I watched both of those, but I haven't gotten to too many others. It's been a while since I've seen Bad Santa. Maybe I have to put that one in sometime and watch that. I might, I have fun with, is that Violent Night? That one kind of action with Harbour, David Harbour, is it? And Fat Man, even the Mel Gibson and Walter Goggins. He's hilarious in that one. Those are some action ones that I like to throw. I'll probably throw those in at some point to watch. But then I was going to try to watch. There was a couple I was thrown out to maybe go back and watch with my mom, have a movie night with her. And she actually said she'd be up for getting on a live stream again. So maybe I'll watch a Christmas movie with her and we'll try to get on and talk about it. But some of those options were It's a Wonderful Life. And I think it's called, I always say the name wrong. It Happened on Fifth Avenue. I think that's the other one. I was kind of tossing out to her to see if she'd want to watch or not. Sorry, I got a cough here. All right. Sorry about that. Nanette saying happy Friday to Sam. Everybody loves seeing Sam. Holland says Corey is booked all 10 hours. I don't know if they could put up with me that long. Sam was saying excited to hang out with you tomorrow, Corey. I am as well. Yep, looking forward to it. It'll be fun. I got to finish up I already have some ideas of movies I'm going to talk about, but I need to go through and tighten up the list a little bit, I think. Well, let me see. Greg was saying Batman Returns is during Christmas time. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be a fun one to watch this time of year too. And like I said, a lot of those, doesn't matter if you think it is a Christmas movie or not, but they definitely take place at Christmas time in the movie. And for whatever reason, I like to watch them around that time of year. So yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be a fun one to put. I haven't watched that one in a while. That'd be a fun one to put in too. That's a good one. Yeah. Thanks, Greg, for throwing that out there. I'll have to try to sneak that in sometime here to watch. USRG is saying, hey, I'm looking to get some Transformer DVDs. Someone suggested the original cartoon series. Where could I find them for purchase? I know Amazon would have it for sure. You always could check. I don't know what you like shopping through. I mean, you could always, If you don't mind used, you could maybe check out eBay, but I always really look at people, how long they've been on, how many ratings they have, and what the rating is. Just to make sure it's a reputable seller if you wanted to see what they do for used. But I know for a fact it's on Amazon, because I think I came across it. I don't actually own it, but that's one I've thought about buying before, because those were some cartoons that I grew up watching as a kid. And I think as of right now, it's only on DVDs. They don't have it on Blu-rays, but yep. Amazon Transformers, the complete original series on DVD. Right now it's going for $37.46. We'll have to see. I also like to go, once you actually go to the product page, if you copy the link to it, like if it says to share, or you can copy, if you're in the computer, copy the full URL address or whatever it's called at the top. I'll probably say it wrong. If you take that, it's always kind of a funny name and people look at me weird when I say it, but there's a website called camelcamel.com. So like camel, the animal, but yeah, just all together 3 times, camelcamel.com. And you can drop that link into their search bar, and it's kind of a handy tool. It will say, it's not always completely accurate. Sometimes you got to check what the current price is. Sometimes it doesn't update, but it will say on Amazon, the lowest price ever, the highest price ever, what the current price is, which that I would always check for sure on Amazon, and then what the average it sells for. So sometimes they like to jack the price up and then say, oh, it's 50% off, but it's really not that big of a sale, but they want it to look like a big sale. It's kind of cool. You can look at it, and so if it does go on sale, you can kind of see what the average it goes for, the lowest it's ever been, and see whether it's really a good deal or not, or if you want to buy it, because maybe you'll go out there and it'll be quite a bit more than what it sells for on the average. Well, then maybe hold off and see if we can get back to that average price or down to the lowest. But it's kind of a handy tool just to kind of see where things have been at, and it will also say like if it's considered a great deal, like if it's under the average, or it will tag it if it will say if it's the lowest it's ever been, that kind of thing. So I usually do that, especially on sets that I'm following. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if you don't, that'd be for new. If you don't mind used, you always can check eBay and see if there's any sellers that, have a track record. So you can make sure that they look like reputable sellers and see there. But those were probably my 2 first places to check, see what you can find. But like I said, I did just pull it up on Amazon, and they do have it for sale right now for $37.46. Where did I go? Got some Davey saying hi to Sam. Our Life in Horror. Hi, Davey. Hey, Luke, what's going on? Luke Pano here saying, what's up, Corey? Hope you're well. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well, too. Hope you're getting some good movies watched. You have to say if you have any big recommendations, anything you recently watched or not. Ari's World says, just listening made my tots yum. I'm going to have to make some. Well, it'll either be tots or fries, whatever we have in the freezer. If they're both there, I might have to go for the tots, because that sounds pretty good right now. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot for lunch, so I'll probably, when I wrap up here, I might be throwing a few of those in the air fryer to have as well. Exactly, Holland. Camel, chameleon, chameleon. Yep. USRG says, okay, Amazon is good. I also need to get a DVD player. Yeah, can look for some sales, and I guess that's assuming it was in the U.S. I guess I'm assuming you're in the U.S., but I guess I don't know that for a fact, because we've had other people jumping in here today. They're in other places. So yeah, whatever is available to you, but you could look there and probably look for DVD players on there as well. I mean, if you're in the U.S. for DVD players, I mean, you can just look to see where there's sales. Amazon or Best Buy or Walmart, or I don't know if Target would sell them anymore, but yeah, you could just shop around and see. I know some people buy used ones as well, but sometimes just make sure it's a reputable seller. So if there's a problem, you could return it. So Ari's World says, "Oh, that's cool. Camel, camel, camel. I've never heard of that." Yeah, and you can put any product off of Amazon. So like if you're on your phone, I think it has like a share button. Like if you have the product up on the page, and you can copy it'll say like copy link, and then you can put it into that website search, and it will give you that history of lowest ever, highest, average, and current. Like I said, I always would double check what that actually is showing currently on Amazon, but you can do anything. It could be, I was just looking up that DVD set. You can look up if it's sold on Amazon, it'll show it. So, but yeah, I always do that. Sometimes the deals, it's like, okay, are you really getting that great of a deal? Cause like I said, I think sometimes some sites get a little sneaky where they make it look like a bigger sale than what it is by saying that the regular price is really a higher price than they usually have it listed. And this kind of helps you look at that past history. So yeah, it's a cool site. I use it quite often, especially for bigger purchases. Cause there's been a couple times where I looked at it and I didn't need something right away. And I looked at it and it was above what the average selling price was that it showed. And so I was like, well, I'll hold off. And usually with average, you usually can get it back to that. And, sometimes you get lucky, you get a sale. It's even more than that. So, I never trust used from people. Oh yeah. No, it's fine. I don't blame you. Yeah, just go with cause if it's not a reputable seller, you could end up with a headache of something, but yeah, if you don't know the person, I understand. Yeah. Cause usually if it's definitely if it's like a friend or something like that, and you're like, hey man, it's not working, most of my friends, like those situations, they'll be like, make it right in one way, whether it's refunding or, do something to help fix it or what have you. But no, I don't blame you at all. Yeah. If you don't know them, you never know what you're getting sometimes on that, but anyway, yeah. So new, those types of websites. Luke was saying, I recently watched If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which was really solid. All right. I've heard that. I saw the title of that movie and it just caught me funny. I don't know. I was like, so I know nothing about it, but I'll add that to my watch list to try to check out sometime. If you're saying it's pretty solid. So cool. Thanks for sharing, man. I appreciate it. Ariel said, you must sing it, Corey. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be able to. Yeah, I try to there a little bit, but I don't know if I have quite the singing voice. Luke was saying, also checked out Christie. I have seen that too, which is one of my favorites of the year. That was pretty solid. I always blank on his name, but the guy who played the manager, the kid, I hate that. I'm blanking on his name. He was both him and Sweeney were great, and they didn't recognize either one of them pretty much. They really went into the role, but I agree. That was one of the mystery movies I got to see in the theater. So didn't know what I was watching. We're going to go see that night and got to see that one. And no, I'd say that was a solid one as well. Movie Hunter says, I use my old disc-based gaming consoles to play DVDs. Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, if you got something around the house to work for it, definitely do that. I also knew some people that will do that with, I still have a CD player as well to listen to music through the stereo, but I know that has gotten popular again, and some people were going out and wanting to buy CD players. But what also can work too, if sometimes people have an old Well, I know like a friend of mine, I was like, he had a Blu-ray player that was not even being used. And I was like, just hook that up to your stereo and it'll get you by. You can listen to it. And so yeah, multi-purpose. If you got something you can use and not have to spend the money, go for it. But I tell you what, probably should wrap her up for today. I appreciate everybody today. We had so many people. First of all, everybody was awesome. Chat was going crazy like usual, which I love. Keeps me busy keeping up with it. But everybody being so generous with all the there was super chats, there was gifted memberships, there was a lot of things there. So thank you again. I think we had, Hortensia, we had Tiana Loves Movies, we had Ari's World. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but so many great ones. And it was fun seeing all of the anniversaries popping up for channel members, but it's also fun just to see everybody in here chatting along. So I did remember I got one more group of 5 memberships. I'm going to go ahead and do that quick, and then I'll let you all go for now, but I'm going to go ahead and use those up so I don't forget. So I'm going to gift 5 more memberships now. We'll see who they go out to, and we'll see who gets them, and then we'll let you go for the weekend. Davey was saying, hope everyone has a great rest of their Friday, an awesome weekend. I hope you do too, sir. Thanks for dropping in and saying, hey, I appreciate it. Who all got them? We got Jay Van Gool. We got Van Gool got one. Davey Deathray got one of them. Black Gloves Reviews. That's, I believe, Chris there. He got one of them. Jimmy, Scottish Geek Guy. Awesome. Got one of them. And AKA What's in a Name got one. So very cool. All right. We got them giving them. They're all out for the month. So I'll just have to remember to January to go through and do that again. So Greg's saying, thanks for the membership there from Davey. Oh yeah, no worries. Doing some of those random drawing for the month to give away those free ones. So glad you were able to get one of them. So very cool. Greg Brewer, a great stream, Corey. Thanks for hanging out. So everybody, thank you so much. It always makes it awesome. Always a great day. Even a day off, I want to jump on here. It always makes my work day go faster when I do the late lunch and hang out with you all. But love doing it even if I can when I'm having a day off like today. So love you all. Like Davey was saying, I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. I hope you have a great weekend coming up. Hopefully I can pop on here at some point and stream a little bit randomly again too. So like I said, be checking out for possibly I'm going to try to jump onto Big Al's Presents channel tonight for that watch along of Krampus. Going to be over on Sam and Brendan's channel tomorrow, Our Life in Horror, for part of their charity marathon live stream. So Davey was saying, see you tomorrow on the marathon stream, Corey. Take care, everyone. Thank you. And USRG saying congratulations to all the winners. All right. Well, tell you what, like I said, Midwest goodbye. I always got to say it like 5 times. So love y'all. Have a great one. And we'll be hanging out here really soon. And thanks again for making it such a fun stream. So we'll see you later. Bye.